Oh, it far exceeded it, because every course I've been on, I've gone back with like, having had a light bulb moment and made loads of progress and achieved things I didn't know I was going to achieve. So definitely far exceeded, and keeps on far exceeding every time.
I think it was more exciting than I could have imagined, because I don't think you can imagine what it's like to meet so many people with so much to give and share. People who were musicians such as I didn't ever imagine I would be mixing with, and some who were like me, very inexperienced, but they all had so much to offer, and I don't think I couldn't have imagined how good that would be, really.
All the bonuses that you don't think about, the landscape around, the food, it was all on top of the singing. It was all those little things that really made it special.
Yes, because I expected something magnificent to happen, and it did. Because I taught singing, and I still hadn't mastered my breathing techniques properly. And then when I came, and I really, really at that point had a light bulb moment and went, "Oh my God, I understand now."
I can't even remember what my expectations were really. My experience absolutely went way above and beyond anything I hoped for. I mean, I think I was just hoping that I'd survive really, and that I wouldn't make too much of a show of myself, and that I'd be able to do it, whatever it turned out to be. And actually, it was so much more than that. So I learned lots, but I also, well, yeah, it was a bit. Some of that second weekend I went on was a really pivotal experience for me on a lot of levels.
So, because I hadn't really done any kind of group vocal coaching or residency like this before, I kind of tried to keep my expectations light. I didn't have a great deal of expectations, other than maybe that we'd be doing like a lot of screaming and harsh vocals and things with Rose Ellen. But I have to say, like, the experience really, it was a gorgeous experience. It was a really wonderful experience. It was quite nerve wracking for me, but it pushed me like out of my comfort zone just like the right amount, and yeah, it absolutely exceeded my expectations.
And I think the whole thing about something completely different in away from what you would normally do in a place that you wouldn't normally do it, it's just great. It was just totally, you felt kind of totally refreshed driving back. So it was great, kind of singing along with loads of earworms that I had for the next kind of week, 10 days. That was great.
It far exceeded anything I could have imagined. The singing just, it was something new and different to sing with a group like that. And it sort of fed my soul, I guess. Um, it was enlightening. I learned a lot, and I had such a good time.
And it's also incredibly supportive. People support each other. There is no judgmental attitude. Everybody who contributes is valued. Every contribution is valued. And I think this is one of the things that is, on the one hand, relatively typical for the folk scene. But at the same time, I think for me, it is the touchstone of what Stones Barn is all about.